Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Medical Globe e-learning. This is Muzaleen from Shahada Islam Medical College. Now today's our chapter is chapter 52 of special senses. First of all, see it shows here are 6 MCQs and 1 SCQs from special senses. Starting our chapter, the important issue is visual pathways. All these paragraph is very important for visual pathways. Their steps and the process are important. Another UQ is function of the dorsal lateral geniculate nucleus of thalamus. This one is also important for SCQ. All these are green and the line is important for this SCQ. And on the next page, this diagram is important. You can draw and label this diagram for visual pathway. Next one is an important SCQ, that is the primary visual cortex. You should know about the function of primary visual cortex, and the next one is secondary visual cortex. Also know about its main area, its location, and their functions. Now here comes another MCQs. This paragraph is important for MCQs purpose. Primary visual cortex has 6 middle layers. The function of layers is important for MCQs purpose. You can see these underlying yellow points. You can read all these for conceptual purpose and for MCQs. On the next page, there are 2 major pathways for analysis of visual information. This is important for color, accurate color, and fast position movements. This is also important for SQ. All these yellow highlighted points. And this one. All are important. And simple cells, you should know about the main function of simple cells and complex cells. Also know the function of complex cells. They are important for MCQs. Detection of color, you can read all these for conceptual purpose. Nothing is important for MCQs or NCQs. Now here comes the blue box. This blue box is very important. You should know about the perimetry, there is definition. And on the next side of the page, here comes our clinicals. That is photometa is important. Clinical retinitis pigmentosa is also important. Clinical for UQ. Bitemporal hemianopsia is also important. Very important UQ. And homonymous hemianopsia is also important for UQ. Eye movement under control, you should know about their muscles. Muscular control for eye movement, their names, and neural pathways for controlling eye movements, important for MCQs. And on the next page, you should know about the fixation of eye movement. This is all not much important, but only for MCQs purpose and conceptual purpose. And on the next side of page, this is important SCQ, that is the static movement of eye. You can read all these paragraphs. This one is also an important SCQ, pursuit movement. You can read all these underlying green lines. They are important. And on the next side of the page, nothing is as such important for SCQ and UQ. Some green underline important points for MCQs. And this one, strabismus, is important UQ. You should know the types of strabismus and their main causes and their definition. This blue box is important, and this one, autonomic nervous control to the eye, is important for SCQ. You should know all these processes and steps of the autonomic nervous control of the eye. Control of accommodation is also important SCQ. All these are important points for this SCQ. Control of pupillary diameter. Pupillary light reflex is also important. And this one is also important. Pupillary reflexes or reaction in central nervous system diseases. You can read all these for UQ purpose. This one, Argyll or Burson pupil, is important, very important UQ. All this paragraph in your blue book is very important for UQ point of view. Horner syndrome is also very important UQ. And our chapter is end. Also, you can understand for better preparation of Prof, you can avail services from Medical Globe Book MBBS Crack. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Medical Glow brings you the solution to your problems, the problems you face during your professional exams. Yes, we are introducing MBBS Cracks. This book contains chapter wise important topics along with solved past university questions, and important Viva questions are also given to ASU Viva. Besides this, chapter pearls are also given histology diagrams along with OSPE model pictures in high resolution are mentioned in this book. Besides this series for SCQs, we have also introduced our series for MCQs, that is MCQs Cracks. This book contains MCQs not only from UHS but also from several other universities. So what are you waiting for? Go get this book ordered at your doorstep by ordering at our given number, that is 0335 6633 007. Thank you.